Two of those fire departments are in Seward and York.
They say not only did they respond to more calls, but they've been quickly growing their departments and training staff because of that. Channel 8's Matthew Mittleider has more now in our top story.
Last year saw a lot of fires across Nebraska, including wildfires just outside of Lincoln. Rural fire departments say they've worked hard to be able to handle the increase in calls. The York Fire Department says in 2021 they saw about 1,450 calls, and last year that number reached over 1,600. Fire Chief Tony Bestwick says they've been doing a lot of training to stay prepared. Bestwick says rural firefighting is different than in the city because instead of being assigned to one truck, workers at York do a bit of everything.
We set a record on training. We did over 3,200 hours of training. Being a small combination fire department, our people have to know from anywhere from EMS calls. They have to be able to go on fire calls. They have to be able to run our 100-foot aerial platform, do tanker operations. They basically need to know everything about firefighting.
Last year, multiple people also received new medical licenses and certifications, including EMT, advanced EMT, paramedic, EMS instructor, and fire instructor. Bestwick says they also shut down burn permits in York to stay in control of the amount of wildfires, but still saw some fires in croplands last year. The Seward Volunteer Fire Department also had a record number of fire and rescue calls in 2022 and has done over 1,200 hours of training.
We're actually sitting in a really good spot right now. All of our members, they're trained to the max, they're putting the time in, and we have a great influx of people coming in right now.
They say other aspects of rural firefighting that can be tough is the variety of calls they get and having to bring enough water and equipment along to calls in rural areas.
With us, we have to have tankers in our fleet. We have to have grass rigs in our fleet to deal with the grass fires. It differs. The apparatus, we're going to have more of it. It's going to cost a little bit more as far as population is concerned.
They say as the city grows, they've gotten more volunteers and EMTs, but could always use more. They say the department doesn't require people to have a background in firefighting to join because they'll be holding several training classes this year. Reporting for Channel 8, this is Matthew Mittleider.
And again, the fire departments say they're always looking for more volunteers. So if you're interested, check out the links on this story on our website, klkntv.com.